Hey guys, 'tis I, Randy Strand, and I am here today to do an unboxing for you. Now, this company is new to me, okay? So, as you can see here, it is a Mary's Diamonds. I have never opened a Mary's Diamonds painting, and they reached out to me and asked me if I would do an unboxing. So, this is actually out of the box it was shipped in. If you didn't know, Jamie and Nicole with Bella Art de Nicole, who make the trays, actually purchased Mary's Diamonds. I can't remember if it was the beginning of this year or the end of 2022, but they now own this. So they reached out and asked me if I would do an unboxing. I had no idea what the image is, so I have looked at it just because obviously I took the box here out of the shipping box. So let's take a look at this. Now, I don't even know who the artist is. I think it says on here. All right, let's get this to focus. So we have the Dragon Mama, and it's by Emma Casey. If you're a dragon lover, then you can see she's holding that baby dragon. And I think she may be a mermaid because it looks like water and bubbles around her and maybe some, I don't know, seaweed or something. So the size is 78 centimeters by 50 centimeters. And then you got inches here too, but I know most of us go by centimeters. It is a square drill with 78 colors, including 5 ABs. And they do have the Bella Art de Nicole logo on here as well. So if you're looking for trays and things like that, you can actually go to this website. I will link the Mary's Diamonds link below. Now, none of these paintings, this one or the other paintings, I think they have some other mermaids. I haven't seen all the images. These will actually come out tomorrow, July the 8th. So you won't see any of these until then, but you can go check them out tomorrow. So you can look for this as well as some other diamond paintings that they have that are going to be new releases. So anyways, let's get into this and see what we've got here. So I'm assuming this is just the number that'll be on the canvas and maybe the drills that show you in case you keep the canvas separate from your drills, because some people do take it out of the box. All right, let's get this out of here. Very nicely bagged. Oh, the canvas is nice and soft too. I like it because it's got a little heft to it, but it's very kind of feltish on the back side, so that's nice. All right, let us see what's inside here. I believe this just popped out of there. I believe maybe this is a Bella Art de Nicole tray. It doesn't have anything on it, but it did just come out of here when I unrolled it. So here's a little tray for you. And then we have the sticker sheet here. So it's got a larger image and you can see a little bit clearer that baby little dragon that she's holding. Now, okay. I'm gonna be devil's advocate here. So you can see all the bubbles and stuff, but why would a baby dragon be under the water with a mermaid? Okay. I'm just messing with you guys. Anyways, if you're a big Emma Casey fan, then this is going to be the painting for you. It looks like they're both kind of sleeping. Again, it's got all the information here as well as the Bella Art de Nicole info, and it says Mary's Diamonds up there, filling the gap between art and craft. And you've got those 78 colors. And so let's look at the symbols on here if you can see it. I'm trying to make sure that they are not reflecting the light. Looks like this one's kind of dark, so we'll see what it looks like on the, let me zoom in here. We'll see what it looks like on the canvas. It's kind of that sideways eye. I've got this in the shadow a little bit too. So I don't see any funky symbols, anything that would, ooh, look, there's a booby. I don't see anything super weird on here. It's a little triangle there. All right, so that's what they look like. And it looks like our ABs, what did they say, 5 ABs? Looks like they're over here. So we've got a 208, an 817, 907. If you know me, you know that's my favorite DMC color. We've got a 995 and that 5200, which is that YAB. All right, let us move this over to the side. Here is your toolkit. So let's see what's in here. I usually don't open the toolkits just because I use separate tools. But if you are a newbie, or if you just like the thinner pens. I know some people say they have arthritis and stuff, and so they like the thin pens. So we have 2 multi-placers here. These are kind of the thicker multi-placers. You get a 6, and I'm assuming this is a, what, 5 maybe? I don't know if it says on there. Probably says on the box. We have our pen and our squishy. I can't get that on there real good. Anyways, some people probably don't know what a squishy is. Most of us do, just because they come in most kits. But you just slip it on your pen, and that way you've got a little bit more grip. It's kind of squishy. So you just kind of slip it over the pen. You got your brass tip. Sorry, my camera wouldn't focus there. And we've got our little thick 3-placer here. You've got your wax, some blue wax. I know some people prefer the blue. Let's see. Ah, look at that. That's pretty cool. So you've got 3 pads of wax. If you've never diamond painted before, basically these have a plastic cover on them. And what you want to do is just peel that little plastic cover up and then stick your pen in the wax. I'm sure this probably has on the back of the, actually let's look. I was going to say on the back of the box. Yes, locate the symbol and color code. Press the tip of the pen in the glue. So this is like your glue or your wax. Like I said, take that little plastic coating off first. Pour the drills or diamonds in your little tray right here. And then you place it on the symbol with your pen. So you're actually going to have wax in here, and then you're going to place those drills of the specific color right here on your chart onto the canvas. Okay, we have some tweezers. Are these? Oh, okay. I thought maybe they were bent, but they're not. So you get some really sharp tweezers. I would recommend keeping this on here until you're ready to use it, because I have been known to stab myself with the tweezers. And then we've got some really pretty washi tape here. I like that. All right, look at the drills. So you can really see all the colors. That's cool because it looks like you've got quite a rainbow of colors. I like that. And then you can see the squares. Wow, those look nice and flat too, y'all. Those look nice and flat. And really, it doesn't look like, if you've got any 310s, if you've got those black drills in here, it doesn't look like they're a lot. I think maybe that's a bag in there. Anyways, we'll take some of these out and look at the drills. But wow, I mean, if you're looking at some of these, look how flat they are. So it's nice. I like that. That's really important. Now, let us take a look at the canvas, and then we will look at all the drill colors. What I did was I rolled the canvas backwards on itself, because sometimes if it's rolled the opposite way, it's a little hard to lay it down flat. So this was actually pretty flat. All right, let us roll her out here. Aw, she's cute. Let me back you out. Well, here she is with that little baby dragon. So cute. Now, if you guys see these little kind of like ripples in the plastic, all that is it's just kind of laid down to where it's not quite touching the canvas. It's so easy to fix that. Let's go over the canvas and what's on it, and then I'll show you how to fix that. So up here in the top left, it says share your love for Mary's Diamonds on social media, and you can put that hashtag Mary's Diamonds. Up here we've got their little logo filling the gap between art and craft. That's cute. And then over in this top right hand corner, it's got the Mary's Diamonds website as well as Bella Arde Nicole. You actually have an upside down legend over on this side. So I guess if you've got this flipped, then you've got it going that way. And then on this left hand side, it's actually up and down. So that's something I don't think I've seen before. It makes sense depending on how you have this turned or rolled. So I don't know, that's cool. Down here in the bottom left, you've got your small thumbnail of the picture. as well as it's licensed from Emma Casey. So that's always good. We like licensed artwork. Dragon Mama is the name. It's got your dimensions on here of the canvas. Down here, it just says Bella Art Dana Cole, so it's got that. I think because they own both companies, they're just trying to, you know, show that since they're newer owners to the company. And then down in the bottom right, you've got the social media information. Oh, they even have a TikTok, y'all. Okay, let's talk about getting this flattened out. Some people tend to be pretty particular about doing it with every diamond painting. I'm not. Unless I see something that's really weird or like it's got, you know, it's definitely not touching the canvas, I typically don't do anything with it. But I've had a lot of them that look like this. Can you guys see that? So you can see right here where the plastic is not laying directly on that one little piece that has all the D's in it. So all I'm gonna do is lay her down here. That's what he said. And then I'm going to, ooh, this is nice too. I like this because the plastic's pretty thick. I'm just gonna take half of this and I'm going to pull it off here, okay? Don't take the whole thing off, because if you take the entire piece of plastic on and then you lay it down upside down, it's gonna not come off. You've got one specific way to lay the plastic, if that makes sense. The other thing, most people just will roll it back on it. But if I've got something like that little area with the D on there, I will just kind of pull it out a little bit. Just kind of stretch it out a little bit. Stretch it out. And just kind of flatten it out. Like so. And you may have like a little bubble or something in there where it's, you know, not completely stuck to the canvas. But as you can see, it's flatter. It looks good. Let me show you this little piece up here. So see how it's just laying down on it now? Hopefully you can see that. But it's not sticking up the way it was before. So let's, just to be fair, do this side as well. Get her nice and flattened down. So about right there, you know. And then again, I'm just going to kind of pull this out. And like I said, I don't know anybody that does unboxings that does that, but I don't watch everybody too. So let's flatten this back out. And then we will look at the symbols up close. Because hello, that's important. And especially if it's a company that's new to me, new to you. You definitely want to make sure that the symbols are clear. You've got that clarity. So let's get down into this and see how those symbols look. Oh, there are all the O's. And then you've got some over here. I like those purple colors. Sorry guys, I'm bumping you. I'm trying to get the shine off of there. All right, so even the light symbols and the dark symbols look good thus far. You got some peachy ones and some pound signs. You got your little Mercedes symbol. Let's go over here. That's kind of an interesting symbol, that sort of yellowy one in between the plus signs. I mean, it doesn't bother me, it's just interesting. Let's look at her hair. Let's look at the pinky colors and the sort of burgundy colors. Got my shine on there, sorry guys. So yeah, I mean, I don't see anything that I'm having trouble looking at. Let's look at her skin tone. Yeah. I think they look good. And if you are a light pad user, you may want to look at it on there. Sometimes with different canvases, it works better to have the light pad, and in some it doesn't. These are really vibrant colors over here, but they are definitely not oversaturated. So I like that as well. Okay, so there's that. They are square. You've got those beautiful brilliant rainbow colors. And y'all know, if you watch my videos before, what I'm gonna say. So basically, if you got earbuds in or something like that, then I'm about to open this. So just a warning. And let's open this up. Am I killing your eardrums? Am I not? Am I not? And if you don't like the crinkle, what's wrong with you? All right, let's get these suckers out of here. Ooh, it looks like our ABs. What did I say? 5 ABs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. All right. Here are the ABs. We'll look at those first. As you can see, we've got that 208, which has this coating on here, as you can see. And if you don't know what an AB is, say it with me, the people that know, it stands for Aurora Borealis. It just means, kind of like those northern lights, you've got this extra iridescent coating on there. And I have to say, these look really good. I mean, the coating is nice. You can really see it. So this is that 208 AB. Then we have our 817, which is a red. Let's look at the coating on these. Oh yeah. And you know, like this has more of a gold coating. So I know a lot of the red ones look different. They don't really come out red, but these are really pretty. And then my favorite, of course, it's the least amount. There is that beautiful 907. I love it. Who doesn't love a lime green? If you don't, then what's wrong with you? And 995 is also a fantastic color. I mean, in regular drills and AB drills, but look how beautiful the coating is on there. There we go. There we go. And last but not least, these look great too. We have that 5200, and this is going to be your white AB. So it's got a really beautiful coating on it as well. And there you go. There she is. So I have these over in the corner. For those of you that don't care about the drill colors, go ahead and pass on by. And I'm going to look through them real quick, just show you what they are, and then we will go back to showing where the ABs go. We've got our 3863, we've got a 3862, a 3853. So these are the DMC numbers, right? And then let me show you for the newbies. There are a couple of ways that you can kit up. Some people leave them in the baggies. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of leaving them in the baggies. I like putting them in little bottles. So there are a couple ways you can do it. You can either number them 1 through, what do we say, 78. And you've got the numbers right here. So that's number 73. That's number 72. You can do it that way. Or what I like to do, because I save my extra drills, is I go by the DMC code. So this is 153, 154. So this is your DMC number, the 3863, or if you just want to number them 1 through 78, that's number 73. And then you've got number 72, which is a 3862. We've got 3853. We've got 2 bags of 3846, and this is actually the weight. 3845, 3844. I'm loving all these colors. Here's a 3843 and a 3842. So let's look at this one, because this is a good color to check out as far as how flat the drills are on the back. So as you can see, the backs are really flat. I mean, look at these 3 in a row. That's crazy. Look how flat those are. And as I've mentioned, I've never done a Mary's Diamond. So until you lay them down, you know, you're not going to know. It looks like these are in DMC number order. So it'll go backwards. Like this is 3839. We've got 3838, if that makes sense. 3837 is that purple. 3834. 3805, which is that hot pinky. That's pretty. We've got, 3805 and 3804. We have 37777, 3771. So many colors, so little time. We've got 3766. Ooh, it matches my nail polish. 3765, 3746, 3722, 3609, which is that pink. 3064, We've got 996. I told you that's pretty, right? So if you look at that, we got 996, which is really pretty. We got 977, 972. As we're working our way back. Man, you can definitely tell there are a lot of colors in here, and I think I knocked these out of there. They were actually in there too. You've got a small amount of 3608, some 3371, which that's a pretty good size bag. That's a brown. You've got 964, which is really pretty, 963, 956. We've got two kind of different peachy tones, so I'm imagining those go to her skin. And I really like the combination of these. They're not too yellow, they're not too pink, they're not too peach. So you can see that. 943, 939, which is that dark blue, kind of navy blue. 938, which is another brown. 921, 920, 919, and then 917. That's nice too. We've got 915, 910, a nice big old bag of 820s. That's pretty. It's kind of a bluey purple. Let me show you this up close too. Looking good and flat. Most of the time, your darker colors are the ones that are going to give you trouble if the drills have, you know, any tabs or anything like that. But so far, these are looking real good. I'm impressed. 815, 814, 809, 798. We've got 797, 796, 792, 779, 747, 741, 726, 720, 718, and 699. We've got 600. A good sized bag of 550s. We've got 498, 400, 356. That's really a pretty kind of peachy coral color. We've got 349, 340, 333, 327. There's our 310s. So these are black. These are going to be the darkest drills that you have. You're looking good too, y'all. If you see anything, let me know. Let me know. All right. So we've got, you know, a good sized bag of 310, but it's not crazy, and most of them have a lot. We have 300, 211, 210, 209. We got some 155, 154, and then we've got our 153. What do you guys think? I think the color palette is fabulous if you're a rainbow type of person. What I'm going to do is put these back in the bag, flip her over, and we'll see where the ABs go. So I just thought of something. I think this is really important, being that I've never used this company before. I've never purchased a diamond painting from them. So what I did, I'm putting up all the drills, but I got their little tray back out of the toolkit, and then I just grabbed the, what are these, 3845 as I was putting these back in. Because they're not sealed and they're in a baggie, let's pour some in the tray that came with it and just see how they shake out, huh? What do you think about that? Why do I never think about that whenever they come in a Ziploc bag? Pour some in there. There you go. You can see they're very sparkly too. Whoops, I like that. Just shaking it out, shaking it out. I just kind of wanted to show you guys how the tray lines up. These look pretty darn good. Like I said, I didn't quite shake everything out, but look how sparkly they are. Ooh la la. Here they are up close, and you can see, like right here, they are lined up perfectly straight. Man. All right, guys, I'm impressed. I'm impressed so far. Let me pour these back in here and flip her over. I also like that it did not take much effort to get these back into the bag. They poured out of the tray just fine, so that's good. Here she is, so beautiful, so sleepy. The first AB we're gonna look at is that 208 AB. So that is the purple one, okay? So if we look on here, you can either look up number 74 or you can look up 208 AB, and we know that the ABs are the last ones. So you can see that's an X, and it's 208 AB or number 74. However you want to look at it. Let's look for those X's. X marks the spot. I am seeing 4 X's down here on the bottom part of that dragon. I'm seeing 4 X's right there. I think that's all that's in the baby dragon. I don't see any more. You have just a couple of X's in this purple area and kind of right around here in that bubble. You've got a couple through here and here. You have a whole bunch more in these sections over here. And you've got some up in this section, and I believe I saw some in her hair. Yes, you've got a huge amount right through here as well, and a little strip going across there. You've got a bunch kind of going along this strip of hair, and you've got just a few right through here. I don't know that I saw very many over here. You've got just a couple in this area. You've got a few here and here and here, and in this little section, 2 right there. And then I believe the 3 down here in this bottom bubble area are the only other ones. So you've got a pretty good bit. I mean, it's not a gigantic bag, but enough. I think that's good. Our next symbol is going to be this one right here. So it's 817 AB. You've got a little bit smaller bag than the purples. Basically, you'll see the little blue dots right through here. It's only gonna be sort of in these little sections of the sort of like reddy pink part of her hair. So you can see those little dots right along here. And I think there's just a couple right there. So you've got just a little bit in sort of that reddish section, if that makes sense. The next one, that's my favorite, 907. You can see that beautiful green. It's kind of a blue-green on the drill. You've got this little symbol right here, and it's 907 AB. I don't know, what do you guys call that symbol? What do you call it? I don't know what I call it. The squiggle line. There's only one section that looks pretty green to me, and that's this little section down here. So basically, you've got kind of this bright yellow in the center of these, and that squiggly line is going to be around each one of the sort of yellow looking pieces in this one. Okay, so surrounding all of these, you've got that beautiful 907 green. Next to last AB is going to be that awesome 995. It's that blue. So 995, Mercedes emblem. That's what I call it. Here we have some all surrounding this part of the bubble. We also have some here. There are a bunch surrounding almost the entire bubble on this one. We've got some here around that. There are actually quite a few around these bubbles over here. Let's see, I'm sure it's going to be the same thing on the top. Yeah, there are a lot in this section around this bubble. We've got a couple here. Make sure I'm not missing any. I'm sure there are some, yep, right here in this earring. If you start up here on this side, you can see them there. And if you move up, where did I see those? All around this bubble. You've also got some more up here, almost filling and surrounding part of that bubble. There's not a whole lot right through here, but if you look, where did I just see those? You've got some right through here, and you've got just a couple right at the tip top there. And then if you look above this sort of section of bubbles, you'll see it goes all in between there. So you've got a good bit of that 995 AB. I like that. That's really pretty. And last but definitely not least, we've got that white AB, that 5200, and you can see it has a lot of different colors in it. So the cool thing about ABs is whatever colors are right next to it, that's pretty much what these are going to pick up, because you can see it's just beautiful. So you can pick up, you know, pinks, blues, greens, any of that. So these are going to be nice. Again, it's a smaller bag, and that's pretty easy because it's the check mark. So if I was going to be one of those, I'm going to check the dragon first. Yes, indeed. There's some right here, here, anywhere where you see those little areas of white. And there's a big section there, and you've got a couple right here. And I don't see any in her lips because sometimes you'll see some in there. Actually, that little dragon, oh, and there's a small section there. So other than that, I believe the dragon is where all of those check marks are going to be. Oh, you do have two right here on this side. This is what Mama Dragon looks like. Let me back you out some. She's lovely, just resting at the bottom of the ocean with the dragon baby. You've got your sticker sheet here. You got your big old thing of drills down here. And those 5 beautiful ABs. So I would just like to thank Jamie and Nicole with Bella Art Day Nicole / Mary's Diamonds for giving me this beautiful kit to unbox. If you are interested, like I said, I have the link down below. And if you've got any questions or if I missed something, feel free to leave me a comment under the video. All right, guys, until next time, I see you then. And if you could, give me that thumbs up. And if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button and click on the bell, and you'll be notified anytime that I put up a new video. All right, guys, see you soon. Bye.